Let's complete your player info. Your background sets the stage for who you are, both on and off the court.
I remember being broken down bad. Now I pay nothing for my sneakers cause I'm Nav. He can't get a feature so he mad. I ain't nothing like these rappers, they won't last. I don't wanna call it, now she sad. Cause I'm getting money, and living fast. Every time I dress I'm popping tags. And every time I'm buying I'm paying cash. Mixing up designer I don't match. Yeah, I'm dressing bathing Nate that you don't have. Remember she ain't want me, now she make it. I just put 200 on the dash. I just walked in Neiman with them bands. I got 15,000 in my hand. I might spend 100 on a shirt, Gucci down. I just spent 300 on some super diamond fly away, super loud. Cash got mad because of day. I remember going crazy on a paper chase. Now we got cash inside the safe. Get out of line and I'ma put you in your place. She said she love my music and she wanna see my face. He said you want a feature, get this bro boy out my way. If you become a problem,
let's start creating your look. If you haven't already done so, download the GameFace HD app. Scan yourself and get your hairstyle says a lot about your look. Let's choose yours.
I don't wanna call it, now she sad. Cause I'm getting money, and living fast. Every time I dress, I'm popping tags. And every time I'm buying, I'm paying cash. She only want me cause I'm Nav. Girl, I didn't buy that bag. I ain't buy. I don't want no one that's in the mix. She talk to all the rappers saying that and this. Every time I'm buying, I'm paying cash. I just spent 5,000 on that. I just wanna take it. I asked her if she wanna win. She see the XO on my back and now she in. Yeah, I'm ballin' way above the rim. Threw her the keys and told her take it for a spin. I'm worth a couple tickets trying to get these M's. I called my mama, said we'll never be broke again. I remember being broken down bad. Now I pay nothing for my sneakers cause I'm Nav. He can't get a feature so he mad. I ain't nothing like these rappers, they won't last. I don't wanna call it, now she sad. Cause I'm getting money, and living fast.
Beard, scruff, or clean shaven, your path to facial hair greatness starts here. Now it's time to decide what kind of player you want to be. First, let's choose your player type: guard, wing, or big. Now, let's define your style of play. This will determine the impact you have on the court. Now, it's time to choose your player's height and weight. Every choice you make here will affect your player's physical capabilities, both good and bad. So choose wisely before you lock in.
My rollie don't tick-tock, it just glide. Keep staring at it and you might go blind. I be moving, don't even try. All I see is bears, I spy. Yeah, that way. I need that moolah by Tuesday. Yeah, that way. I low-key feel like funk sway. I just now got started. Got views, I'm popping. My diamonds gone. Yo, that gets a party. I just wanna rollie with a dapper ranch. I already got some designer to hold up my pants. I just want some ice on my wrist so I look better when I dance. Have you looking at it, put you in a trance. I just wanna rollie.
Like millions of other kids, you dreamed of one day being in the NBA. You wanted to be a star, and someday to rise above and become the greatest to ever play. You dreamed of being the one. But the road to stardom is never easy. There are obstacles, injuries, and disappointments. Adversity is universal. It can happen to anyone at any time. And one day, it happened to you. You went from being a guaranteed lottery pick to a kid who may never even play college ball again.
Now, look, it's always bad to hear about injuries, especially to college kids, of course.
Yeah.
But Stephen A. Smith, this one is particularly disheartening because we are 2 weeks into the season and one of the top NBA prospects in the country goes down potentially with a season-ending injury, a knee injury. That's a killer.
I couldn't agree more. When I heard he was carried off the floor today, all you can do is find yourself hoping that he'll make it back. That's the bottom line. But my heart goes out to him because I didn't expect this. This is a devastating injury. It's never good to have something like this happen to you.
The team doctor broke the news. Torn ACL, sprained MCL, and a torn meniscus. Surgery was scheduled, but your game will likely never be the same. At the 2016 NBA Draft, your name is still mentioned. Not as a prospect, but as a cautionary tale.
Now, there's another huge story in this year's draft. A record number of underclassmen, 30 of them, undrafted. And I hope, anyway, that this is a lesson. This serves as an example to college players. I'm not talking about the ones who are genuinely one and dones, the guys you know are going to be lottery picks. I mean the rest of them. They're not sure shots. You're not sure they're going to be lottery picks. Don't just use the college system for a year thinking you're going to bounce. It doesn't work like that. If you don't have the talent, it doesn't work. You got to be cultivated in the system.
Please. There you go again with your blanket generalizations. You know how you are, oh, Max. The woe is me. Oh, my Lord. I can't take it. I just can't take it. It's a case-by-case basis. You can't just blanketly decide this should not be one and dones or this should be one and dones. You got to go on a case-by-case basis. Some dudes deserve to be one and dones. Some people don't. It's on a case-by-case basis.
And that is my point. Thank you for making it for me. Every kid thinks they're the exception to the rule. And members of the media like, Stephen A. Smith, are encouraging these kids to come out early.
Look, Max, bottom line is this. You got to take this into consideration. You had two dudes. They were called the Height brothers. Now, you had Nick Howard. This kid had a lot of promise. What does he do? He goes to college. Very uneventful first year, no doubt. The second year, he was pretty good. Here's the problem. The NBA, it's not about pretty good. You need to be great on the collegiate level, on the prep level, in summer leagues and what have you, in order for you to get the stature that you deserve. That's the bottom line. Pretty good ain't good enough to be that stud NBA.
That's exactly my point.
Let me finish. There's another example. I did say the Height brothers. I wasn't talking about one individual. I was talking about two. What happens? One and done in a different way. 1 year, one ACL injury later, and look where he's at now. His future is clearly uncertain. So you got to take advantage of that opportunity because you never know when an injury is going to cost you everything.
Stephen A., listen to yourself. Let's listen to yourself for a second. You give one argument for why a kid should come out early, a one-and-done situation. I can give you 30 arguments this morning alone why they should stay in school. And now you have to wonder what a kid like Nick Howard, who has given up his college eligibility, does next. What does he do next?
First of all, don't sweat the technique. The argument, or one argument, as long as it's strong enough, that's all that matters. That's number one. Number two, the Height brothers was something special. What they really, really need to do. I'm going to tell you what they need to do, Max. They need to get back to playing together. My sources are telling me the ACL injury has been completely healed. So go on a pro-am circuit. Go in summer leagues. Do what you got to do to get back on the court together to remind everybody of what you once were. Because once you pull that off, the sky's the limit. That's what they need to do. Get back to playing ball together, because when people see what you can do as one, the other arguments don't really matter. Like I said, don't sweat the technique.
It was me, Joey B, James on the know, same clique, same friends, never change on my folks. You know, boys there got them things for the low. Wise full of straight swings with your lanes. All this money in the world, it's a shame to go broke. Everybody got dreams, some just aiming too low. If fame is the goal, we can't get along. I aim to be big, I aim to be great. Every day, all day, I can swing in my bread. Till it break, all quick. Ball our ways till we came to the grave. We'll be rich, we were made to be this. Back in praise with a gift that just can't be dismissed. It's Kamaya, please retire. Girl, set the city on fire. I've been broke all my life. Now I wonder, how does it feel to be rich? How does it feel to be rich? Oh, I done worked all my life. Now I wonder, how does it feel to just live? How does it feel to just live? Oh, everybody want money, want the fame and the clothes. Everybody losing friends, people change when they grow. To be known in the game, I've been waiting to low. Spit fire, spit flames, and I came for the throne. Told them once, told them twice, this is ain't what they want. They speak, then they hate on the low. If hate's all you know, your face gotta go. I aim for a change, you stagnant the same. Every day, all day, youngest swing in my chain. Till I can't click. Start the waves that you take. Swag in our name, but you can't be the game. Foreign whist when we swing, BMG do our thing. It's Kamaya, please retire. Girl, set the city on fire. I've been broke all my life. Now I wonder, how does it feel to be rich? How does it feel to be rich? Oh, I done worked all my life. Now I wonder, how does it feel to just live? How does it feel to just live? Oh, how does it feel to be rich? How does it feel to be rich? How does it feel to just live? How does it feel to just live?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Right, bro. 4 a.m., I'm just getting started. For my birthday, I threw me a surprise party. Reminiscing about the playing the first quarter. My life changed when I had my first daughter. Got my first quarter, flipping $50. You looking at the bills, asking you for half. Cut from a different cloth. Take pride in results. Anytime you wanna, I'm providing the sauce. You on side of the boss, so you kind of the boss. You keep playing with me, I end up signing your boss. Drop an EP on it for the free on it. Yeah, you ZZ on it, king like BB on you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. If it wasn't for the struggle, then I wouldn't be me. Call me Deuce or Dose, anything but broke. Got my aim from the scope, got the game by the throat.
Okay, you popped up on me by surprise. You see, I never took you for the popping type. It's 4 a.m., so please believe the hype. Hit the lights, I'm way over top. Pop it, flick it. Drop a pin, send a location. I'ma pull up in that spaceship. Drop off a some. I'ma you 4 a.m., see if you make it.
Boy, I drop College Grove out the sky. Ooh, in the group with the best rapper that's alive. Ooh, never turn my back on my slime. Ooh, I ain't wanna, but she was fine. Ooh, hold up, let me take my time. Ooh, hard to get some shit and try to drive. Ooh, jumping out the cake and that's surprising. Ooh, up the duffel bag like exercising. Ooh, bought my mom new house cause she deserve it. Ooh, practice makes perfect, but nobody's perfect. Ooh, not open for service. Ooh, send you to Dr. Miami for your surgery. Ooh.
Okay, you popped up on me by surprise. You see, I never took you for the popping type. It's 4 a.m., so please believe the hype. Hit the lights, I'm way over top. Pop it, flick it. Drop a pin, send a location. I'ma pull up in that spaceship. Drop off a some. I'ma you 4 a.m., see if you make it.
TT on the crew neck. Ooh, on the killer rapper spree. You next. used to watch bootlegs. Ooh, I'm on my wave like a do-rag. Ooh, I see you boo, know where your crew at. Ooh, they talk for the talk. Ooh, I hope you got it, plenty. Yeah. Really, representing we the squad, really. Check, got Nelly, get it. I used to get it for a living. Got me a job selling records. Had to use a jeweler for a record. Might buy a Tron with the extra.
Okay, you popped up on me by surprise. You see, I never took you for the popping type. It's 4 a.m., so please believe the hype. Hit the lights, I'm way over top. Pop it, flick it. Drop a pin, send a location. I'ma pull up in that spaceship. Drop off a listen. I'ma you 4 a.m., see if you make it.
This is New York City, the mecca of basketball. The original Rucker League began here in 1947. 9 years later, the tournament found a permanent home uptown at PS 156 Playground. Those early Rucker days showcased talents like Lou Alcindor, Wilt DeStilt, and Earl the Pearl. It's also where Julius Erving became the Doctor. In 1974, the park was respectfully renamed Holcomb Rucker Park in honor of the tournament founder. Now, many have influenced the growth of the Rucker since, but none more heavily than the late, great Greg Marius, founder of the EBC. Many would argue that the Ruck is the birthplace of true street ball.
For like the one guy who cares enough to watch comment if
goes without saying. The most widely recognized street ball court in the world. Rucker Play of the game.
I wrote this song for the moment that I'm on, when I won't have to say the words, cause my fans just sing along. Kinda crazy, we work hard just to be lazy. I 8 miles just to be shady, now I'm full. Got that magic like McGrady, I won't have to go on. Women wanna, I'm anemic so I gotta eat. Stay, move, get out my way. Like I'm ludicrous. Talking about how they get, but they computer fish. What the you want? I got to do. I had a dream and a scheme where I put my mom in a penthouse. Need that view. Got a whole team, yeah, they need that too. Need them, Majin Buu. Quit my job, yeah, Sue. I suggest you take a hike if you can't see all the I'm amounting to. I'm on top. Rain check y'all like I'm out of stock. When your drops, that is not the case. My drops like an outer box. I'm Frodo to these bros, Waldo to these. So if you think you getting chose, I'ma have to let you know you will not find me. When I was young, they told me don't look to the sun. You'll go blind, or maybe they were scared I'd find out I could run. Got oxygen in my lungs and a 3-point stance. So when they you will not find when my album drops. You will not find when I leave that dock. You will not find punching in the clock. You will not find when they kick your rocks. You will not find. In high school, I wouldn't listen to Lil Wayne, cause money over seemed a little profane till I realized all the that I like. Kinda different, born on the 28th. I'm a Libra, play it safe and kill all the competition. Make sure no one gets the race. Like I said in my other song, boy, who the f are you? Don't keep pillows on my bed so I don't get too comfortable. I don't owe you, ain't believe in me. Everybody wants you when you golden. You got that C3P, you gotta fight for your right like the Beastie Bees. In the dust like trying to sell out in the MSG, trying to stay away from the MSG. Diabetes in my family, gotta live to see a Grammy. Trying to on me, but didn't wash your hands, so I ain't taking you hand me. That's my modus operandi. I'm a savage, call me Randy. Fill my cup, call me Stanley. Do the proper planning. You will not find me.
Beautiful Venice Beach, a place like no other, fit with a cast of characters and all the sun, sand, and shoreline you can handle. But Venice Beach basketball brings a completely different kind of beauty to the beach. A beauty made of long-range jumpers, meta-world peace-level defense, and some of the best athletic ability in the West. And it ain't news. Since the heyday of the OG Ray Lewis dropping 50 on Michael Cooper in the 80s. Since Freedom Williams put up 75 in a college game. Since Ron Beals created the trend of street ball legends pushing the pros to their very limits under the scorching California sunshine. Long before baggy shorts and the elbow sleeve became the universal uniform of choice, every guard at Venice has been a menace. And the rule here is, you reach, we teach. Teach your defense the definition of pressure, then big men, pack a lunch. It's gonna be a long day down there in the paint. Out here, the days are long and the handles are strong. Are you ready to get busy on the beach? Venice. Play of the game.
United States in fear. London know I'm a phantom. South Korea knows I'm here. Posted, planet without exception. Rise to your feet for this rarity. Nas a Dilla beat, the fly soliloquy of chaos. Don't make me dust it. I don't take a day off. We can have a look, bro. I book more shows than Irvin Azoff. Chain gang, no jail reference. I'm talking necklace. Shorty say I'm crazy, ain't messing with me. Then calls, having with me. Says I'm intellectually stimulating. Plus, when in the system. Kitten, the yang, the benefits of being a man who capable to change a into a queen. The knots in my pocket gets a lot of hating, but the hating gets them all to watch the hustling, and the hustling gets them all to pay attention to my calculated moves, how I'm staying richin'. My what, where's, and whys has me fresh at YSL. They sell the slacks, master lambing, necktie so well, Boateng, Oswell jacket, a flyers. Get out your chair.